Alright, it's a new day. It is September 21st. It's a Saturday. So I'm going to record until the GoPro dies. But pretty much we're going to try to get this. That swing arm bolt is pretty much seized. So I'm just going to try to do the top end with the motor on the frame. So I'm going to remove this mount and all these, the air snorkel and the carburetor and all that. And the front fender, and hopefully get the top end off. I want to see if the crank is any good, but that's where I'm going to start. So I'm going to get the front plastics off, so it looks like I'm going to need a Phillips. Put that there. I'm going to run this bolt back through the plastic so I don't lose it, and then it should just be two Phillips that's holding it on now. One right here. Hopefully it's not stripped. Okay, good, it's not. Now this side, good, it's not stripped either. That is a good sign. Oh, looks like we have a 10 right there. That should be it. Should just lift right up now. Oh yeah, we got to unplug the wiring from the headlights. None of this is even Titan, bro. They threw this shit together. Okay. I'll put this back in this hole. I'll put this here too so I don't lose that little piece. I'll have to weld that together or something. Should be a Phillips right here. That is not a, it's actually a flathead. Not an original clamp, I don't think. Probably have to get a new carb. Thing looks worn. Looks original though, so I might rebuild it. Who knows what will happen. I'm basically just gonna set this over here. Alright, 2/8. We'll just use a wrench instead. That sounds good. Hell, man, how tight did you tighten that? That feels JB welded. Man, that was torqued. Okay, it has one on the bottom too. I didn't see that one. So 3 bolts total. What goes right there? Goodness, I don't know. These 3 bolts back in these holes, so I know where to find them. Tighten them in there at least halfway. Don't want them to wiggle out at some point. That timing chain tensioner is not right. That should not be a bolt, I don't think. This is going to be another fun part because some of these bolts look stripped. I hate working on stuff like this. It's just been abused. Before I continue though, I'm actually going to go ahead and take these off. So that looks like 2 14s. That wasn't torqued down either. Good job, people that worked on this before me. Just tap it out like that, and then just do that. And now I'll just set it aside and I'll know where it goes. Now I can continue taking this head off. So what I like to do to keep track with bolts when there's a bunch of them like this is I'll draw out the pattern. So we'll do that as left exhaust. And then I'll just poke holes in the boxes to where the bolts go. Alright, I'm gonna loosen this exhaust, get this exhaust off, and hopefully make some good progress. Lots of oil leaking out from the head, so that's actually a good sign, since it supposedly needs an oil pump. We'll see. That one was already loose. That's really, really good. Alright, so I'm gonna move this box out of the way now. And I guess I'll have to take this. Oh yeah, that's broken. That's really awesome too. I'm so excited. And it's cracked right there. How does stuff like this happen? How can someone abuse something so bad? We'll try to fix it though. That's a nice slip on. It sounded good. Now, this header should come out. I hope so anyway. What's holding it up? Okay, header is off. Good stuff. Lots of carbon. Have to get the mallet out. Give her a love tap or two. Gotta be careful. I'm not sure if this is even reusable. Lots of scratches and there's an indentation right there. We'll see though, that sucks. I'm gonna take a break for a few minutes and try to get this stuff off. I don't want to do it on camera because I'm gonna be frustrated, and I'm just gonna have to take my time with it. And I'm recording in 2K, so the battery life and SD card fills up pretty quickly. But I'm gonna take a break real quick. All right, this is a few weeks after I tore down the 400EX. I had to. I was starting to tear it down. And I was gonna record until the GoPro died. But to my surprise, there was a lot of rigging going on here. A lot of these bolts are not the original bolts. They just found some random bolts in their garage and started to use them, it seems like. And a lot of rigged stuff going on. But, like this valve keeper right here, look at that. That's not even installed properly. That's a terrible job. And there's damage in these valleys right here. This is broken. This is where the camshaft lays. So this is no good, this head, and the cylinder's no good. And another important thing, look at this piston. Damaged very badly. Has a lot of grooving in it. I don't know what exactly happened to that, but it's obviously in terrible condition, non-usable. This wrist pin was seized in the piston, so that was hard to get out. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a whole new head and cylinder and piston, probably camshaft too. So that's looking at, that's probably $300–400 to get all those new parts. I'll probably do valves, brand new valves and springs while I'm in there, you know, might as well. But I'll show you the condition of the crank. So here's the crankshaft. It has a little bit of side-to-side play. It's all within spec though, so it's usable. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get all new head bolts. All these bolts are in rough shape. All new studs, and all these I'm gonna get new. It's gonna cost me at least $100 in bolts and nuts alone, or like I think it was like 80. But it'll have a whole brand new top end. Everything will be new. So that's the only good thing about this. It'll be like a dang brand new motor. I'll probably put a clutch in there too. But the crankshaft is good. That's the main thing that I was really worried about. It's always the crankshaft because I don't want to have to split the cases if I don't have to. And luckily, it seemed to be in decent condition. It came in with it was well within spec, so that's good. I'll show you guys all the damage one more time. These valleys right here, damaged. Look at all that damage. And this valve keeper was not even installed right. It's coming out. But look at all this. Look at this sludge. That is like, let's see if I can dig that out. I mean, look, that is just nasty. I don't even know what that is. Pure sludge. So I'm gonna have to do a whole clean on the bottom end. I'm gonna have to somehow clean it all up and get all the sludge out. But yep, that's pretty much it. I think the camshaft, It doesn't appear to be damaged. This bolt was stripped like a mofo, man. It was hard to get out. I was so frustrated. I tried drilling it out and everything. I'll check when I buy all new parts, but all this, there's even some mild damage and scoring right through here, so this is not usable, but all this will be reused. This all seems to be in good condition. But this part, the head and head cover, they're machined together, so you have to buy this together, supposedly. That's what people were saying, so I'll have to buy that in a combo. And I'll buy, I don't know, should I do a big bore 440 or should I go with the stock 400? Leave that in the comments because I need help deciding if I should do the 440 or just a stock 400. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the builds, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.